everyone, what's up? So the other day I was scrolling through Tumblr and I came across a post that was talking about cartoons in the 90s or something, and there was a picture of Arnold from Hey Arnold. And every time I see Arnold now, I remember back when I used to watch the show as a kid, I'd always see the red plaid piece hanging out below his sweater or sweatshirt or whatever it was. And to be honest, I always just thought that Arnold wore a kilt. I just thought, hey, he's got a football-shaped head, he wears a kilt. And it turns out later in, my teenage years, I came to find out that that was not actually supposed to be a kilt. It was supposed to be a button-down shirt, and it was just the shirt tails hanging out below his shirt, and that he technically was wearing what I guess you would call skinny jeans. So this got me thinking about some other things that kids in the 90s may have thought. And as we grew up, we realized, oh, that actually wasn't true, but, it's kind of funny to look back on it now. So these are just a couple of them, and then what I want you to do is either leave a video response or a comment below and let me know some other things, because this list could go on forever, but I just couldn't come up with everything. So these are just a couple of examples that I came up with, and then I want to know yours. So the next one was that if you had a chemical spilled on you, such as GC161, you could turn yourself into a puddle at will and control and move things with your mind. Leave a comment below and let me know what show that was from, and I will make another video with the answers for that question, but I do want to see if anybody knows that show. It was my favorite show on Nickelodeon as a kid. The next thing was with Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. As a kid, we all just believed that Mr. Rogers' living room served as the station for a small trolley, and that it also served as the portal to another dimension. Yes, from Mr. Rogers' living room, we were taken to the neighborhood of make-believe, and I often just remember wondering, I'm like, gee, that's so weird. I wonder if, Mr. Rogers could crawl through the tunnel in his living room and come out in the neighborhood of make-believe. I also didn't realize until I was a lot older that Mr. Rogers was actually the voice of most of the puppets in the neighborhood of make-believe. But these are the things you learn growing up. Next was that anytime you went to a theme park with a character, specifically Disney World because it had multiple parks, it always seemed that Mickey Mouse was exactly in the same park as you all the time. I remember as a kid going to the Magic Kingdom during the day and we saw Mickey, and then I went to Epcot that night and we saw Mickey, and I was like, oh my god, Mom, that's so funny because he was just at the Magic Kingdom with us today. And she's like, yeah, it just worked out that way. And, I didn't realize that until I was older that there's multiple Mickey Mouses. Spoiler alert if you are under the age of 12 or something and don't realize that. The other thing was Santa Claus. It always seemed that Santa Claus was in every parade you saw at Christmas time and was in every shopping mall you went to at Christmas time. And I always wondered, I was like, Mom, how can he be sitting in our shopping mall? Doesn't he have to be making the toys? And I think my mother slowly broke it to me oh, he has helpers. And then she broke it to me when I was, old enough that, we won't go there. I don't want to ruin anything else for anybody else's childhood. The last thing that I came up with was the Disney Channel show Out of the Box. I remember seeing the beginning of the show and they'd build the clubhouse and you saw this little box clubhouse in the backyard, and then they'd go inside and oh my god, it was like the Mary Poppins bag of clubhouses. It was this little thing and you went in and this grown man could fit inside the box. And of course you realize later, oh, it's just a TV set. But those are just a couple examples that I was able to come up with, but I wanted to kind of make this interactive, and I want you to come up with some examples as well of some things in 90s TV shows or early 2000s that we as kids might have thought, but then as we got older, we realized, oh gee, that actually wasn't the truth. So please, like I said, leave a video response or a comment below. Please like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!